I say.
Yo, yo, what's good with it? What's good with it, y'all? Welcome to the Algaes podcast, man. Welcome, welcome. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me on this Saturday night. Tonight I'm gonna get into a very interesting he said playing Trials of Osiris, but I'm here learning. Happy to see you go. Well, yeah, right on, my brother. I signed it, bro. Yeah, tonight we're gonna take a look. You know, I'm going on a very interesting topic. I wanted to talk about far as like a very you know what I'm saying, a very important trait that's in Niger Congo culture. You know what I'm saying, Niger Congo people that we have. And that's the joking relationship, and it's a very distinct cultural identifier for us Niger Congo people all over the world, like descendants and all, you know what I'm saying, all throughout the diaspora. Even in Mali, they call it Sanankuya. And then in America, you got the dozens. If people don't know who the dozens is like your mama jokes. Like Joan and Josh and saying roasting. That even has even like a lot to do like our culture with battle, even in the battle rap. You know what I'm saying? We battle rapping when we have like we use song to as competitions, competitive, like it's tribal competition. A lot of that stuff comes from West and Central Africa. A lot of that culture that we have, you know what I'm saying, for us like the rap music, how we use it as a weapon, as it goes against each other and stuff, and battle, you know what I'm saying, beef and all that stuff in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Even back in the day, like different griots used to battle it out. They used to have Joan out wars or like, battle out between their craft. My camera. Yeah, they'll battle out that crap. I'm on my phone today. You can access to more information. Y'all see I got that piece on. Ooh, that's the rainbow goddess. Aida, the Voodoo from Voodoo. You see, I got the seven powers of Rishas, which is a rainbow in itself. You know what I'm saying? Two different definitions in one, you know what I'm saying? Ifa and Voodoo. But they both, you know what I'm saying, represent the same family, same Niger Congo family, same concepts. The serpent, the serpent and goddesses are very important, even in the Ifa in Voodoo. Mm-hmm. Yep, headhunters. Yep, he sure right. Even the salsa music, you know what I'm saying, and Cuban music, you know what I'm saying, like Latin music, like Afro Latin music. You know what I'm saying? When I say Afro Latin, I'm not just talking about Spanish. I'm talking about Portuguese, Haitian. When I say Haitian, I mean French. You know the French, Afro French speakers. All that Latin to me. But yeah, but that it goes deep. Like for us, the dozens and joking. Even like when people be like, oh, they how we hold debates. Even like Sonetta, like they might not even know it, but that format is West and Central African. That like that type of format as like debate as we talk trash and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk shit amongst each other and all that. You know what I'm saying? Do you have these guys like, oh, you don't have any character. You don't have no character because we just being African. That's just our culture. That's our particular. I ain't gonna say it's being Africa. We're being Niger Congo. We're expressing our Niger Congo culture when we hold debates or hold conversations like that. We talk trash and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It should be a more conductive way to do it, but you know what I'm saying. Not talking over each other, but like it should be, you know what I'm saying, at least more organized. But it's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, to have, talking a little shit every now and then. You got like right information to back it up at least too. But yeah, even in I'm gonna show y'all tonight. I'm gonna show y'all tonight that even in uh the Empire of Mali, joning or the joking game was part of the Constitution. Sanankuya was part of the Constitution of Mali. Which is the West African, you know what I'm saying, West and Central African tradition. I got the seven powers bracelet though with the leopard bracelet with all the Orishas. Not all of them, but just the seven main powers. You got Obatala, Yemiya, Oshun, Shango, Orumula, or some people might call them Orula. This is Ogun, Baba Legba, or Ishu. Let me get into the let me get into the facts though about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We love Joan, especially where I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. We love Joan on people, especially in the Midwest. All over this black community, we talk shit. We love Joan, and you know what I'm saying. We have a little comeback. That's eccentric to West. Like even like people don't know. Like y'all might not even know the language, but I have a lot of West Central African friends. You know, so from Nigeria, from Ghana. They hold conversations just like this, like that way, like we talk shit about each other, you know what I'm saying, amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Especially certain tribes. Certain tribes have a even like they had this inside jokes that they talk shit about amongst each other. Like they gonna look at, you know what I'm saying, only they could talk amongst each other amongst that tribe or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If somebody else outside of that, you know what I'm saying, come in, you know what I'm saying, it's an issue. But yeah, they have a joking relationship. They talk shit. They have like this inside joke, like you know, or they have they stereotypes where they talk shit about this certain tribe or whatever. Like how like even amongst Fulani and Wolof, they might have a little joking relationship amongst each other. Uh, I know the Sarir and the Jola, they have a joking relationship, and then even the Sarir and the Tukolor, they have a joking relationship, and I'm gonna show that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get into the get into the share. Hold on, here we go, y'all. Share. Yep. Y'all can see the screen. Let me know y'all can see the screen. Either I dropped the knowledge there too. I know, bro. Yeah, man. Mm. I gotta get to that. I gotta get to the bread. I gotta get to that bread though, for real. I do gotta do some shit. I gotta find out the time to do it during the week. Probably like a small show, small time skit. But I'm gonna do my next thing after this show. I'm doing the Bantu expansion. So I'm tired of a lot of I want to put to rest a lot of the Bantu expansion deniers. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that deny the Bantu expansion. They try to say the Bantu come from Egypt and all type of crazy shit. But I'm gonna put that in order. So I'm gonna go from the Beni Quay, which is which really Beni Congo. You know what I'm saying? Beni Quay, Beni Congo to the the Bantoid and Bantu expansion. Even the Ubangian expansion too, along with that. You know what I'm saying? Going the agriculture going into Central Africa, you know what I'm saying, coming from these West Sudanic populations. But here we go. The Joker relationship. For people who don't know, uh here it say in Wiki, on from the you want to start with the Wiki, it say in anthropology, a Joker relationship between two people that involves a ritualized banter of teasing or mocking. In Niger, it is listed on the representative list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Wow. Like, this is Joni, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is talking shit like, yeah, your mama so, you know what I'm saying? Your mama so this, your mama so fat, you know what I'm saying? That's what this is. This is part of our culture. A lot of when I was growing up, they said, "Oh, that's slave talk." And that ain't slave talk. That's African talk. You know what I'm saying? People used to try to say, "Oh, that's slave talk." Nah, Jonan ain't slave talk. That's African talk. We being Africans. We being Niger Congo people. That's our culture. That's our identifier. And it said, analyzed by British social anthropologist Alfred Radcliffe Brown in 1940, it describes a kind of ritualized banter that makes place, for example, between a man and his maternal mother-in-law. I just hear the mama jokes. His mother-in-law in some South African indigenous societies. And when he talking about South Africa, he most likely talking about the Bantu people. You know what I'm saying? And they say two main variations are described as semicratical. Not disturb. Okay, semicratical relationship where one party is required to take one offense to constant teasing or mocking by the other, and a symmetrical relationship where each party makes fun at the other expense. The joking relationship is an interactive that mandates that stabilize social relationships where there is tension, competition, and potential conflict, such as between in-laws and between clans and tribes. It's like if you know what I'm saying, you have two different tribes that might be rivals, so they might live along with each other. You know what I'm saying? But they might be rivals or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's in the ways of life, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all try, y'all try got big ass nose, y'all try got long ass legs, you know what I'm saying? Do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like even like we do that amongst West African people. You know what I'm saying? Like you got multiple different type of Niger Congo people. So you know what I'm saying? They had their own little cultural tweaks that we, make fun of, little stereotypes or whatever. That we make fun of each other in Niger Congo culture. This shit go back like Jonan and all that shit. Like that shit go back to Africa, yo. Like that ain't no fucking slave talk. Like I remember growing up, teachers used to be like, we used to Joan and shit in school and shit. Teachers be like, oh, that's that slave talk. Nah, that ain't slave talk. That's Niger Congo talk. You know how them motherfuckers be like, oh, y'all got bad character or whatever, cause we kind of, you know what I'm saying, we talk our shit when we bringing in knowledge sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We might talk about you. You know what I'm saying, we might talk about you and bang on you. That's some West African shit. I'm sorry, shit. I'm sorry for being Western my culture. You know what I'm saying? How the hell you gonna tell me that's bad character? This was character. This was the character in Mali. This is part of the Malian constitution, and I'm gonna show y'all that too. Like back in the ancient empire of Mali, like when they had a dispute or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Especially among the griots, they'll Joan it out, roast it out. You know what I'm saying? Battle it out. You know what I'm saying? Like the griots should basically battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Same shit, you know what I'm saying? What up, Chef Ron? What's good with it? Yeah, symmetrical. Yeah, you right. You right. Yeah, that's what I was trying to put up. Yeah. Let me read that again. When analyzed by British social anthropologist Alfred Radcliffe Brown in 1940. It describes a kind of ritualized banter that takes place, for example, between a man and his maternal mother-in-law in some South African indigenous societies. Two main variations are described: an asymmetrical relationship where one party is required to take no offense at constant teasing or mocking by the other, and a symmetrical relationship where each party makes fun at the other expense. Because like the asymmetrical one probably be like, like you had a caste system, so you know what I'm saying, some people are higher than others. So some of the motherfuckers up high, they talk shit, but you probably couldn't talk back if you're a certain class. You know what I'm saying? You had certain classes where they equal, they talk shit to each other too. And they say into let's say antithesis, and they say this type of relationship contrasts strongly with societies were also called avoiding speech or mother-in-law language is imposed to minimize interaction between the two parties. As in many Australian Aborigine languages, Donald F. Thompson article, The Joking Relationship in Organized Obscenity in North Queensland gives an adept discussion of number of societies where these two speech styles coexist. The joking relationship, which are most unconstrained and free, or between classificatory fathers, uh, fathers, and sons, which appear to be some situation in the plains culture of North America. So they had their own little, you know what I'm saying, style of it too. But the West African shit, it was very distinct. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go into the Sanankuya. I'll go to Dozens game right there, but I'm going to the Sanankuya. See, the Sanankuya refers to the social characteristic presence, especially among the Mindi peoples, and as well as many West African societies in general, often described in English with the terms such as cousinage or joking relationship. And cousinage is basically kinship. You know what I'm saying? You talk shit about your cousin. You know what I'm saying? You joning on you. We do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even though we is out of love, we do this shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? You Jones on your cousin and shit. I got a group of cousins like my daddy got a group of kids, and you know what I'm saying? And my uncles, they got a group of kids, but all my uncle kids, my uncle and all his kids, big as hell, all of them big. We call them the clumps. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? My daddy, you know what I'm saying? My daddy got all his kids got his little, you know what I'm saying, signature traits or whatever, and they join on that. You know what I'm saying? For real. And then like my other uncle, he all his kids got the motherfucking ginger disease. You know what I'm saying? We got a little I got a little bit of that too, but not as extreme as my uncle do. Them motherfucking freckles and red hair and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Still got you know what I'm saying? They African features is still deep. Niggas still sickle cell, that's got sickle cell trait like a motherfucker. But yeah, they got that ginger. That shit funny as hell. But yeah, they say in addition to Sanankuya relationships that are pre-established between certain ethnic or professional clans, a Sanankuya relationship can also be established between any two willing participants who have broken the ice. Those in Sanankuya relationship may treat one another as if cousins or close family members with whom familiar jokes or humorous insults or exchange. It is considered an essential element of Mindi slash West African society. Sanankuya was reputedly ordained as a civic duty in the Kurakan Fuga, the oral constitution of Mali Empire by Sanjeta Kieta, 1236. That's what I was talking about, and I'm gonna get into that too. And they say this complex, long-standing custom in West African society is thought to survive in African American culture. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. In such cultural practices as the dozens or trading warm insults. In addition, the custom of non-blood relatives according each other the status of familiar uh familial relationship, play play aunts, cousins, etc. May be derived from this custom. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, your play mama and all that shit, your play auntie and all that. You know what I'm saying? Or people that's closely related in culture, they know they're related. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere down the line, and they say, the terroir and the Kone clans each, and these are Mende clans. And they say each maintain a Sanankuya relationship with the other members. One of the biggest running jokes is that each clan will accuse of the others of loving to eat beans the most. You know, the little shit like that. We all got that. And let me go into this sister Fandenia, father childness is a word used by Mindy originally described as tension between, you see, yeah, this like a thing too. Fandenia. And this was part of the joking, you know what I'm saying, culture. Yeah, this is part of the joking game culture. Like Fandenia, a father childness is a word used by Mende people originally to describe the tension between half brothers and the same father and different mothers. The concept of Fandenia has been stretched and often used to describe the political and social dynamism uh uh the dynamism of the Mende world. Fendinia is often discussed in contrast to Bandinia or mother child. And they say Fendinia originally described the conflict between half siblings with the same father but different mothers in the traditionally polygamous Mende world. Half brothers will often compete for control of their father's lineage and claim to this wealth in the land. In order to do so, these brothers would have to set out on their own, leaving the safety of their community in order to achieve recognition independently and claim the lineage of their father, or to overcome paternal and ancestral reputation. So then that's what a lot of the Sanankuya come in at. You know what I'm saying? These brothers will be joning on each other, talking shit. Your mama so this, your mama so that. Cause I got different mamas. You know what I'm saying? They going in on each other. Just saying it's part of the culture. That behavior, you know what I'm saying? That custom is part of, you know what I'm saying, West African culture, which is part of, you know what I'm saying, African American culture or African diaspora culture. Let me see. The Korakan Fuga. You say the Korakan Fuga was a constitution of Mali Empire created after the Battle of Karina by an assembly of nobles to create a government for the newly established empire, according to the Epic of Sanjata. According to original tradition of the griot poets of Mali and Guinea, the Kurikan Fuga established the Federation of Mendika clans under one government outline how it would operate and establish the laws by which the peoples would live. The name Kurikan Fuga is a toponym translating to clearly on granite lateric rock referring to the plain near the town of Kabah, present by uh, Kangaba, where the narrative has Sanjeta Kieta present the charter. The Minden Charter proclaimed that Farrakhan Fuga was inscribed in 2009. The representative list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity kept by UNESCO. So they, you know what I'm saying, this constitution was, this some real shit. It's really, was put together by you know, people from the Mende culture. All back to Sanjeta. You see right here, Article 7. You got different ones, constants, you got different, you know what I'm saying? You got different constitutional articles in this. Straight like a real constitution. It's part of the Mali Empire. And as you see right here, Article 7, institute Sanankuya, a type of cousinage or joking relationship that is as a long-standing West African social tradition as a civic duty. They had to handle it, had to get that out. You know what I'm saying? That prevented a war. That prevented war sometimes. You hand that out, you know what I'm saying, prevent the war. But shit, sometimes that shit, shoot, you get so, shoot, some people, you get so clown so much, you might start a war though. For real. Yeah, for real. Let me see. Let me go to the dozen. See, the dozens game. For those people that don't know, the dozens is a game played between consistents, two contestants in which the participants insult each other until one of them gives up. The common in African American communities, the dozen is almost exclusively played in front of an audience who encourage the participant to reply in increasingly severe insults in order to heighten the tension and consequently make the contestant more interesting to watch. I mean, the contest interesting to watch. Comments in the game may focus on opposite players' intelligence, appearance, uh, uh, competency, social status, and financial situation. Disparaging remarks about the other players, family members, or comment, especially regarding their mother. See, I'm saying their mother, like uh that that Funya. What do you call it? That Mendy culture where the half brother situation. And it's a contemporary is often related to issues, sexual issues, and this version of the game is referred to the Dirty Dozen. According to sociologist Harry uh, uh, Levier, Lefevre, the journalist John Leland, the game is played almost entirely by African Americans. Other ethnic groups often fail to understand how to play the game and can make remarks in the dozen seriously. Its popularity is higher among low income and urban communities, but it is also found in middle class and rural settings. Both men and women participate, but the game is more commonly played among men. Playing the dozen is also known as blazing, roasting, hiking, capping, clowning, ranking, ragging, wrecking, crumping, crumbing, sounding, checking, joning, woofing, woofing, skinning, sigging, scoring, uh, uh, signifying, jiving, while the insults themselves are known as snaps. The first academic treatment of the dozens was made in 1939 by Yale-based psychologist and social theorist John Dillard, who described the importance of the game among African American men and how it is generally played. Dillard uh, description of the considered pioneering and accurate. Dillard originally wrote that he was unaware of how the term dozens developed, although he suggested a popular 12-part rhyme may have been the reason for its name. He only speculated on how the game itself knew to game itself grew to such prominence. Other authors following Dillard have added their theories. Author John Leland described the etymology, writing that the term is modern survival of an English verb to dozen, dating back to at least the 14th century, and the meaning to stun, certify days, or make uh, insensibly uh, torping, or powerless. Let me see. You say Maria Baraka independently included that the dozen originated in Africa and states that they are surviving adaptations of African songs recreation. Author Professor Mona Lisa Lloyd possess a different theory, stating that African Americans oral tradition in Louisiana. The dozen has its origin in the slave tradition of New Orleans, where reformed slaves generally punished mutilation. I don't believe that. That's bullshit. 'Cause we already seen that the Sanankuya was already part of the fucking Malayan Constitution. That lady, whoever that lady is, Mona Lisa Saloy, she full of shit. That shit go before slavery. Oh, yeah, of course, that it happened during slavery. And it say, what she say? Where reformed slaves, generally slaves punished with the mutilation and disobedience, were grouped in lots of a cheap dozen for sale to slave owner. For a black to be sold or part of the dozens was the lowest blow possible. Oh, she was just talking about how where the name come from. They just talking about the etymology of the name. She ain't saying that it don't come from her. Okay, I got you. Got what she's saying. You heard her say it say Amuzi Shimizi writing a general black studies in 1976 connects the dozens to a Nigerian game called Ikocha in I mean I Akocha and Kocha, literally translating as making disparaging remarks. This form of game is played by children and adolescents and take place in the evening in the presence of parents and siblings. Contemporary among Igbo is more restrained remarks about the family members or rare and are based more in financial, fanciful imagining that the participant actually actual traits. In contrast, during the game in Ghana, which is also commonly played in the evening, insults are frequently directed at family members. See, it's all over West Africa. It's like the Sanankuya said. When I read earlier, it said all over West Africa. There's a purpose of the practice. The dozen is a pattern of interaction, insults evident among all class of African Americans, among men, women, children, and adults. Usually, two participants engage in banter, but also in front of others who incite the participants and continue the game by making the insult worse. Frequently used topics among players who play the dozens or put in the dozens or one's opponents lack of intelligence, ugliness, alleged homosexuality, alleged incest, cowardice, poor hygiene, or exaggeration of physical defects such as cross-eyed. Participants in the dozens are required to exhibit mental acuting, uh, uh, prof, prophes, uh, prophesying with words. It said in his memoir, Die Nigga Die, in 1969, H. Rapper Brown writes, who the fuck is H. Rap Brown? Oh, this Jamel Abdul Al Amin. Is an African American humane rights activist, Muslim cleric, best known as H. Rap Brown. He's a Black Panther. It's H. Rap Brown writes that the children he grew up with employed the dozens to kill. Employed the dozens to kill time and staff off boredom in the way that whites might play Scrabble. Brown asserts playing the game is a form of mental exercise. Socialist Harry Levier states that verbal skill and the wit is just as valuable among African Americans as physical strength. Verbal felicity facts verbal felicity is thus uh a critter critterate criteration crittering that is used as separate the men from the boys. According to author John Leland, the object of the game is certified and days one's opinions with the swift and skillful speech. I'm gonna I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. See what y'all think. Even when you see other stuff, like also see battle, drug relationship, battle rap, black Twitter, people talking shit, diss track, mother insult, freestyle rap, roast, comedy, trash talk. What's this? Extempo. It's in Trinidad. Put the link in the chat. Hold on. Anyone want to come on, join, ask questions, whatever, or add to the conversation. She's on real quick. West African joking game. Oh, I forgot to show y'all this the other group. Hey, you good, bro? You good, dog? Look at the surreal people. See the surreal. Say joke. See, look, joking relationship. Messier or Kalir, as they call it. And say Serriers and Tucolars are linked by a bond of cousinage. This is a tradition common in many ethnic groups of West Africa known as Messier. In the Surreal language, joking relationship or Kyle, which comes from Kalir, is the formation of Surreal word Kukarla, meaning paternal lineage or paternal inheritance. This joke relationship enables one group to criticize another, but also obliges the other with the mutual aid and respect. And the two colors are related. And because the Serriers and the two colors are related, according to William J. Fox, two color are a mix of Fulani and Serrier. The Serriers also maintain the same bond with the Jola, as I said earlier, with the Jola people, and with whom they have an ancient relationship. In the Serer ethnic group, this same bond exists between the Serer patronym, for the example, between the Juf and the Fuya in the Fayed. These are two different like families, the Jew family and the Fayed family. Many Senegambia people also refer to this joking relationship as cow, used between first cousins or, for example, between the children of maternal aunt and maternal uncle, and gamo, used between tribes. The cow derives from the Serer word kalir, a deformation of kokala, which means paternal lineage inheritance, and is used exactly in that context by many Senegambians. The word gamo derives from the old Serer word gamaho, an ancient divination ceremony. So yeah, that shit go way back, man. I just want to talk. I just want really want to get on that subject. See, joking relationship West Africa, Sanankuya, something that strikes many Westerners quite early on when living in much of West Africa is the existence of the joking relationship or joking cousins. While I was in Peace Corps in Burkina, most people refer to this with French term parente a placetare. In Mali, I heard this less in French, and people will say cousinage or add placetary. In many cases, the name in Mende like Bambara, Jula, and Meninke is clear. Sanankuya, though there are some variable spelling that is line up that it means spelling that line up with the different local pronunciation or the in it's one term um, from a journal right here. Talking about how the Fulani the Fulani had a joking game. It said Fulani between Burkina Faso and between the Falubi and some other neighbors, as will be shown joking relationship. So even Fulani amongst other different Fulani. Yeah, man. That's kind of what I want to touch on tonight, man. It was a very interesting subject that caught my eye. I just want to talk. I want to talk about that for a minute. Mhm. Yeah, man. Lose again. So next week, tune in. We tune in next week. We're going in on, starting, introduce it, the migration to the Benny Quay to the early Bantu expansion. I'm gonna keep going, to the Bantu expansion just for them Bantu expansion deniers, man. People that they be denying the Bantu expansion, some of they came from fucking Egypt somewhere. I'm gonna break down the real shit. Yeah, next Saturday, bro. But that said, that's done, man. Peace out. Ashe. Nobody came in. But I'm finna bounce out, man. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.